All right, welcome Jamie. Today I'm going to teach you how to create an invoice from site support jobs. I've made a little plan for you to follow along here, and I'll explain as we go. Where I've directed you on here is the site support jobs, which is this tab here on your screen. And we want to look at all the vehicle maintenance jobs, which are the vehicle maintenance workshop. That's what the VMWS stands for.
Yep.
And so we will click on this third one down.
Around. This one?
Yep, no, that one's a good one.
Yep.
It's a good one to start with. So we double click it and it will open the job. Okay, so this is basically our whole job here. This shows us our sales that we've already invoiced for the year to date within this job. But we want to check our job card because that's where all the notes are in the job.
Yep.
And so we're invoicing Blake Foster. So we want to copy and paste his name. We just want to copy it.
Yep.
And we want to move across to the right there and create our sales invoice. Okay, so this takes us to our invoice, and which was that step here. And then we want to follow these 3 steps. So now we want to go to our get sales. We want to deselect all, which is the first one.
Yep.
We want to untick sum or labour.
Yep.
And we want to line up our dates. Perfect, you've done this before. And then we want to select every single one of those lines to be invoiced. That's correct. Now, all the stuff down the bottom of the invoice is what's actually going to come out on our invoice. So we need to put a name. So like we copied the name from the job notes, we want to insert it there.
And this one?
And that's it. That's all other. So we want to go back to our invoice tab. We want to make sure that our format is, here we put his name in, and we want to select our format, which is timelines, which that one's already set to, and we want to press save. So when we go back in and have a look, we tick that one, that's the backwards button. That's it, we've created our invoice, that's our invoice number.
Oh, yep. Perfect.
And we can move on to our next one.
Cool. So do I just
So we want to close that, and we want to put it across there.
This one?
That one as well, yeah. It's just thinking about it slowly. And we can move down to our next job.
This one?
That one there. Alright, do you want to
Alright.
talk me through it?
So we go job card first.
Yes, that's right.
Create sales.
And what about?
Oh, copy the name.
Copy the name?
Yeah.
So we're invoicing Daniel Broom's hours.
Yeah. And then create sales invoice. And then we go get sales.
That's correct, yep.
And then deselect all, untick the sum labour.
And one more step. We want to select, put
date
it in date order.
Yep.
That's right.
Perfect. And then tick all the invoices.
That's right. Now you'll see that we've got a little bit of narration that's carried on there, but when you actually put their name in, that should override that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, and then we want to go, we want to check that our format's correct, which is our timeline,
Yep.
and then we want to press save.
And then we go back and
We'll
check.
Go back and check. Awesome.
Cool.
That was easy.
Easy.
Alright, we want to close those ones. Okay. We have a cube labour hire. We can actually try that one. It's done almost exactly the same. So
This
if you,
one?
yep, we want to double click on that one.
Perfect. Job card.
That's correct. We've tricked you a little bit. We've just put it in a different spot.
Create sales invoice. Get sales.
Yeah, that's correct.
Deselect all.
Yeah,
Untick some labour.
correct.
Date order. And invoices. save it.
And we want to go
Oh,
back there.
back to the
Yep.
invoice. Yep.
We want to check.
Make sure the lines.
This one's a little different as we're missing an order number there. So in
Okay.
order to save it, we just put to be advised. So TBA, yeah. And we can save that. That way when we go back to send it, we can put our purchase order number in there.
Okay, and then
And
just go back and check.
check. Yep. Awesome, we've got a number. All right.
Cool.
Want to try one more?
Sure.
Should we try a bigger one that's got some more days on it?
Okay.
All right, so we'll close those. Okay, I'll let you choose one.
As in any of these?
Yeah,
Or?
any of these ones. Maybe that one at the top there.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything this time. I'm going to leave it to you.
Okay. Alright. Gonna go job card.
Yes.
Just his name.
That's right, yeah.
Sales invoice.
Yep,
Get
perfect.
sales.
Yes.
Deselect all.
Put in date.
Take order.
Excellent. You can see we've got a couple of July there, but that's all right to include in August.
So we're including.
Yep,
Still
we can-
tick all the
all of
invoices.
them,
Yep.
Okay. Now, because he's got a little bit of a longer name, we'll have to actually, every box will open and we'll
Oh,
need to
I'm
tick.
just save it that.
Yeah, save. That's all. If he had a short name,
Right.
we wouldn't have that same problem. It'll open that box every time. What would we do without copy and paste?
I know. Be here all day.
Just a couple more, that's it. Okay,
Alrighty. So save it now.
yep, we want to go back to that front one. We want to go back
Oh,
to there.
invoice. That's
Yep.
right. And then
Check
still the
that.
same line.
That's right, and that one's got our purchase
All
order
this
number.
Yep.
And
Save it from
Yep.
here. Yeah.
we want to go back and check.
Check.
Perfect.
Cool.
Done. All right, we'll just try one more just to
Mhm.
make sure.
Yep.
We'll close those two. It's a bit slow today. It's thinking about it.
There we go.
I think it's because you're working too fast for the
Oh.
computer. You can choose any of those ones and give it a go. The one,
It's just the same.
that's the one that you were in
Oh, I was
before.
about to say the same name.
Yeah.
So close that one. This one.
Yep.
Okay. Job card.
Perfect. John.
John. Create sales.
That's right.
Invoice. Get sales. Deselect. Some labour. Date order.
Perfect. Well done.
Okay.
He's got a nice short name, so
Yeah.
it's just easier.
Alright. Yes, that's all done there. Go back to invoice.
That's right.
Order numbers there.
That's right. The correct format.
Format. Save.
Save. And go back and check. Well done. Awesome. All right.
Perfect.
Do you feel confident with doing that? If I was to send you some of those to do, you could.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Thank you.
All good.
Now, because you were so good at doing those other ones, I just want to show you another job. Very similar way that it's invoiced. It's just a little bit more complex. And I do think because you were so quick at those other ones, you will be able to pick it up really easily.
Okay.
So it's a Sims Metal site support job, so I'll get you to open that job. Okay, so if you go into the job card there, we don't actually have the names that we can copy and paste in this section. We have to hand type them in.
Yeah.
But the same way we created the other invoice, we create the sales, and we go into our get sales, and we still follow those 3 steps.
Yep.
We deselect all.
Deselect.
Yeah.
Some labour.
Yeah.
And then date
The date.
order.
And now this one, because it's got multiple guys and not just one, we want to sort that as well. So the same way we sort the date, we sort who the employee is.
Okay.
Okay, and we select them in the same manner, except we work upwards per person. That's right.
Okay. So then add his name in here.
That's right, but we have to actually write his name this time. So we can't copy and paste it from anywhere. But we just have to put the site support next to.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just like that? Or-
Yep, perfect.
Is that right?
Excellent. I think we might have found my replacement when I go on long sales leave. I'll show you a little trick when it comes to the next guy.
Can you copy and paste from?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
from that section,
I was like,
definitely. Alright, so now we want to scroll down and we want to choose Ben. I definitely abbreviate his name. I don't type.
Okay.
So we select all of Ben. And that's it.
Alright, cool.
So yeah, type Ben, and I'll just put Ben. I wouldn't put his whole name.
So I can copy and paste.
We
from
can
here.
copy that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
All right. And we can do Jason. And Jason comes up with that. We just we can override it with just his
Okay,
name.
cool. Does it matter that it's green?
No, that should be fine. When we hit enter, it should go. Okay, yep.
Alright.
And we've got Joe. Joe only worked 4 days. Some of these boys.
Alright, and Josh.
And I'd still abbreviate his name as well.
Alrighty, so
So that's
then-
all of them?
Yep.
So we're going to go back to our main one. Now the difference in this one is I've got Sarah's name written down there because every week she emails me a new purchase order to use during the week.
Okay.
And we're in timeline sheets.
Timeline sheet.
Yep.
And then save.
Save.
And then go back and check.
Back check. Perfect, we've got our invoice number and
Perfect.
it's waiting for approval with the supervisor. Well
Perfect.
done.
All good.
So you're definitely confident you can do
Yeah.
BHP ones. If we can do Sims, you actually did another one in there. You did a Cube one as well.
Yep.
So thank you.
Perfect. No worries.